everybody, and welcome to the Epson Brightlink tutorials. I'm going to walk us through a series of things so that we can get to better at using our new smart board technology. This is a Google slide that I'm projecting, and so in order to get out of my Google slide, I need to make sure that this icon over here is the mouse. You have two options. One is the projector with the pen, and one is the mouse. Now, if I was projecting something like a Google slide and I wanted to write on this, maybe highlight words or something like that, I would choose the pen with the projector, and then the little arrow right above would give me some choices of pens that I could use. If I wanted to do a highlighter, I would click the highlighter, and then I could use my finger to highlight words or sentences or punctuation or any of that. Similarly, you could use the pen. If I wanted to use the red pen to write on this whiteboard, I could use my finger to do that. Another option that you have for tools is the pens that came with our board. Down here at the very bottom, you'll see two tiny little pens down here. One is yellow and one is blue. If you look at the pens themselves, they have the color coding on the bottom of the pen. So this is the yellow. It looks kind of orange here, but it's the yellow. So I can choose the yellow here, the yellow pen. And I want the yellow pen this time to be red. So you can see that it changed to red, and now I can use the pen, which is a little bit easier because it puts your hand farther away from the board. When I was writing up here, my finger is close, but my thumb is also close to the board, so sometimes it picks up both, which is a little bit tricky. Now, if I wanted to erase what is on my board, down here at the bottom of my menu is a big eraser. You can use the little eraser to spot erase, but if you want to get rid of everything, you just hit the big eraser with the box, and then you say, yes, I want to delete it all. And it will take all of that off. Now, I'm done with my Google slide. I need to get to my desktop and in Chrome so that I can navigate and show my students some things. So what we need to do is click the button that says the projector with the pen and change it to the computer with the mouse. Now this means that I can control my screen like I would my computer screen with the mouse trackpad or your mouse. So down here, if you click on it, it will give me my toolbar for Google Slides. I'm going to hit exit so I can get out of this. And now I have my computer screen. One of the things that is super handy about this is that we can access our Launchpad. You can access any of the curriculum pieces in here and navigate from here. So you can be in front of your students teaching and not have to sit behind the computer to move the mouse. Because on our screen we have the computer with the mouse selected, that means that I can manipulate this screen like I would with a regular handheld mouse. So if I wanted to go to Pearson, for example, for investigations, I can click on this, sign in, Pearson Realize. Mine might look a little bit different than yours. Let's go to second grade. Unit 2, investigation 2. How about session 2.3? All right, so the games are in here available to you. The teacher presentations are available in here also, and you can use the tools within Pearson. You can also use the Smartboard tools to manipulate things. So, drag the tiles to the workspace to build rectangles. So, I have my tiles over here. I can drag and drop the tiles because all I'm doing is pretending that my finger is a mouse. Now, right now in COVID, it's a little tricky to have students come up and do this because you would need to sanitize your board after each student uses it. But what we might be able to do is use the pen as your finger, have your students use the pen to grab and drag to create the rectangle, and then this is a lot easier to sanitize than the whole board itself. So this is the way. You have two different pens. You can hand pens to kids, wipe them down in between uses, and they can still interact with the learning on the screen. So that was just a quick beginning tutorial on some of the things that are available to you, and I'll be doing more later.